firstly, I just want to ask you, how are you today?
Oh, wow. That's a very loaded question, to be honest. um, I want to say I'm doing really good, but that would be lying. So I'm just saying I'm surviving today. I think that's a good answer. No? I'm surviving.
I think
That's basically it.
a lot of people are like answering the question like, I'm okay, but deep inside they're really not okay, right? So
Yeah. The word okay itself is not okay. It's a very deep, very generated word nowadays. Huh?
exactly. So I guess you answered it correctly. I don't know.
Thank you. Ding 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 ding. Miss Universe.
So I just want to ask you like, when did you started doing YouTube?
YouTube. Oh wow. Um, the long answer is since 2016, I think. It's been like years ago, and I was still in high school, and you know, high school, you're very insecure. You want to be like everybody that you see, but you can't, and the originality is not there yet. You're still finding yourself. So I only posted around like 3 videos, and then I quit because I was like, no, I don't want to remember how awkward I am. You know, like I don't want to be remembered as that awkward girl in high school. And then I restarted YouTube again around 2019, and I'm still here.
Happy like doing videos?
I love doing videos. I remember growing up, I've always wanted to be an actor. Like, I really wanted to be in movies, specifically action movies. I wanted to be a superhero. Like, if I could be that superhero, I'm so happy. But, you know, life gives you lemons, so you make the best out of it. And YouTube has been first a hobby for me. I've always just wanted to express myself, you know, be goofy, probably do some makeup videos here and then. And then it just became this release for me. Every 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 time that I'm feeling stressed, I just write in my notebook, oh, this is the video that I want to make. So yeah.
Well, like I've read an article that it says like writing is really like the best way to de-stress. Like every
Yeah.
now, like I'm angry today because I fought with my boyfriend, something like that. So I
Yeah.
it's the best way like to de-stress, like writing down. That's a good one. And I'm really
Yeah.
enjoying filming. And I actually saw your videos like, oh my god, Zoe is very, very like fashionista.
Thank you for saying that, because every time I look at myself, I'm like, oh, I should have changed this. Like in my head, it's still not finished. Every video is still not perfect for me, but I don't know. I maybe I'm a perfectionist, but every time or like months have passed, and then I rewatch my old videos, I'm like, I wasn't that bad. I don't know why I was thinking it was so bad. It wasn't that bad.
Every creators are like thinking the same that, oh, I should have done better in that video.
Yeah.
But you don't really like see the I mean you could see the progress like with every videos or every contents that you make, like, oh my god, this was me before and then this is me today.
Yeah, imagine 2019, everybody probably had their shit together. I'm sorry for cursing, but they probably had it, you know, like people starting at what, 15, and they're reaching at a million subscribers. I'm like, I could never do that. And then me at 2019, I don't even know what lighting is. My video was super dark. I'm like, oh my god, I can't believe my family watched this.
So you,
All I could think was, wow.
your family you're vlogging and they're very
Yeah, my family supports my vlogging. Sometimes they'd be like, oh, because I would have a full face of makeup, my hair and like these tight curls. Sometimes I put it in rollers so that in the video it doesn't go flat. And then the top part of my outfit would be super cute. And then I'd be wearing sweats, and he'll be like, oh, she's filming again.
I'm glad that your family supports you.
Yeah. What about you? What about your family? Do they support your YouTube career?
Actually, I'm filming secretly. I don't know because I'm still shy, like to
Yeah.
voice out like, "Hey, I'm vlogging. Watch me." I don't
Yeah.
feel, I'm still not that comfortable telling them that I'm vlogging, but maybe soon I'll be telling them that, "Mom, watch my."
You know, yeah, I totally get you. Enjoy your little space on the internet for a while before, they tell you what to do. They'll be like, this should have been this.
So since we're in the same industry, and I
Yeah.
there are times that you have experienced like thinking negative thoughts, or you've been stressed like, oh shit, what would be my next content, what were
Yeah.
viewers like to view, things like that. Have you experienced things like that?
All the time. I have so many voices in my head. I'm not schizophrenic yet, but I do have so many voices in my head, and sometimes most of the time I listen to it, and it's because I couldn't control myself. I let myself get consumed by my thoughts, and then sometimes you just have to realize that the perfect thing to say, and what I learned growing up was like, shh, no, like sometimes you gotta silence them, because your head, all of what it's saying, it's purely nonsense. It's just your insecurities attacking you in your most like vulnerable state. So as much as possible, I try to just say, shh, I'm not gonna listen to you today. And it really helps.
So there, I really think that as creators as well, it's not
Mm.
like, I think the people always thinks that okay, okay sila sa camera, masaya sila sa,
Yeah,
that's what they always think, na
true.
we're like this, we're living like this, but at the back of the camera, we also experience like things like
Yeah,
we're also sad or heartbroken sometimes. So
yeah.
so sometimes I'm really having a hard time as well, thinking like
Mm.
my next content. And I think that's the first ever struggle that I've been experiencing since I'm new in this industry.
Yeah,
It's really difficult for me to think of a content.
yeah, I get you.
Sometimes I
Mm.
lost motivation to create a
Mm.
content. I really don't know why, but I'm just not feeling that they create something.
Yeah. There are days that you just don't want to film like ever. And then there are moments like, oh, I just have like jolts of ideas bursting out of me. But, you know, when you realize that if you're comfortable with who you are, people will come to you. They will. It might not be as buttload as like 10 million subscribers, but one is just enough. Like if someone can share your ideas with you, that's amazing.
You have the same, actually, my friend, I think you know her,
Yeah.
Nina,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
was actually telling me, go film na, mag-vlog ka na. I was like,
Yeah.
I'm scared na walang manunood. I was actually, that was one of my concerns. Like, I think
Yeah.
I would be interested watching my vlogs. So parang, sabi niya, alam mo, if you're happy with what you're doing, you don't really need to like look into that. Like, wala kang pake sa views. Wala kang pake,
Yeah.
diba? Like, do your thing. Just do your shit and be happy. And
Yeah.
so I was like, okay, sige. And then when I posted this first vlog of mine, I was so surprised kasi the views are like 100 and plus already. And I was like, oh my god.
Congrats.
Oh,
Congrats.
kasi I was like expecting a 2 or 3 thing.
Yeah.
it's a very low number, and then I was so happy that the views are like above that expectation.
Yeah.
So I think lesson learned with that is sometimes you just got to believe in yourself.
Yeah. As cheesy as it sounds, that's very true. Kasi there are moments na I do feel bad. Like there are videos na I poured my heart and soul with it. Like I thought this was gold mine. Alam mo yun, parang, oh, this is what's gonna catapult my channel to like I'm gonna get monetized. But sometimes the views are just low, and then you realize na maybe it's not time yet. Maybe this is the universe telling you na you have to build your momentum. Because if I give you what you want and if it crushes you, like you can't blame anyone but yourself because you weren't prepared for it. So I love that, even if the universe, it takes a while, like I get insecure when other people who start later than me gets ahead of what the goal is. Like if they get 1,000 subscribers before me, I'm like, I feel bad a little. Not gonna lie, like alam mo yun, parang like, oh, it's been 2 years and I still haven't reached the monetization. And then you realize that maybe they haven't given it to me yet. The universe is because it's not time yet. I'm not prepared for it. By the time that you reach your goal, you should be fully armed with everything you've got. You have a thick skin. You're not going to get offended by anyone who ever writes mean comments. I remember my first mean comment. I was crying. It was so low blow. Like I remember it was something from like my DIY video, and the person wrote, you should die, like just like that mean, like you should die, like there's no context or whatever. And then I was like, why? And like I'm not hurting anyone, I'm not talking about specific topics that could trigger people, I'm just here in my little corner of the YouTube realm, just minding my own business. And then you'll realize that there are people who are trolls, like just full blown, they just want to get a reaction from you, and just you have to have a thick skin. Yeah.
I just don't really get those people. Like, why would you waste your amount of time
True.
type in "I hate you" or "you die," things like that? I have also encountered, but not that same comment. But this one is like medyo bastos siya.
Yeah.
I
Super.
can't really remember his the name because it's like parang random letters lang eh. I think
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
a made up account. But anyway, he um he commented on my video a link of a porn.
Mm-hmm.
And
Oh my god.
I was like completely shocked. And I just have this previous issue about me that's triggering that side of me.
Yeah.
I was like, what did I do? Why how is it like connected to me? Like I'm not
Yeah.
with those things.
Yeah.
So I was like, ang bastos, ang bastos.
Super. I get you in so many levels. Like, alam mo yung mga unwanted dick pics na masasend sa'yo, parang, why? Like, why? Do you think that would attract me to you?
Who even need that?
Yeah. Like, swear. Like, you minsan, people's minds are like, just all over the place. Like, alam mo yun, sometimes you really have a thick skin. Because I get you. I also have experiences that led me to the choices that's why I'm here right now. Um, but sometimes the best thing to do is block it out. Nah?
Yeah.
Like I deleted the first video. At first, it was not the first video, like the first mean comment. Controversial. I'm like, I'm gonna delete everything. But I'm gonna delete that first comment. And then, once you feel that pressure off of you, na parang it's not here anymore. It's not haunting you. Every time you look at it, it's not there. It's like, why not? It's your channel, it's your life. Why do they get to say anything about it? Nah?
Yeah. But I think since just to little share a little thing about
Yeah,
I have this really really bad experience before. I think
yeah,
in a first year, but not I'm not yet in SOPA by this time.
yeah.
It was really really a painful experience for me to the point that I had no Facebook that time for almost a year. No social media.
Yeah.
I blocked out myself to the world because um my Facebook was hacked before.
Oh
Like
my god.
social medias were hacked by this creepy guy. And then he was just like sending out shits to all of my friends. And then they were really shocked. Like, I, we know this is not you. This is not you. So I was like really freaked out when this random guy commented on on my video, on my
Yeah.
video. So I was like, oh my god, is this him again? Is he hunting me again? So
Oh my gosh.
me, and I was like, um, just looking at my phone, and I really panicked. Like I checked all my social medias if it's still there, if it's
Yeah.
working, because I was afraid that I would be hacked again. Kasi,
Yeah. Like the trauma is still there.
hanggang ngayon, kinikilabutan ako.
Oh my god. Oh, okay lang yan, okay lang.
I don't want to cry at
Just, here, I'm gonna beat that guy's ass. If you're watching this video, I'm gonna beat your ass. I don't care. Hack mo ko, whatever. I'm gonna beat your ass. Hmm? I'm sorry. I'm in that like you mess with us. You want to mess with us?
that was really, really the bad year for me.
Yeah.
But thankfully that I have friends by my side and also my family who give me this strength like get back up, girl, we got you.
Yeah.
And I think that is also one of the reasons why I was like hesitating to enter YouTube because if you're in YouTube, you're like slightly exposing your
Yeah.
to the world, right? Kasi
Yeah.
of course, you have like to introduce your Instagram, your Facebook,
Mm.
have pages in there. So yeah, I think it's really part of life. Like there would be trolls that would be
Yeah.
in our Facebook. Oh my god, I almost cried.
Oh, okay. That guy is not gonna hack you anymore. Swear. The universe won't let that happen. I'm not gonna let that happen. I'm gonna find you, okay? I'm gonna find you and I'm gonna get your ass. I'm gonna whoop your ass.
Oh my god.
like I I'm so sorry that ever happened to you. I've never experienced that yet. Hopefully not. Knock on wood. But you know, I guess that's what's so hard with social media. No? Just entering social media as it is already terrifying. Like sharing your information, your likes, you're being tracked every move that you make. And that's also so hard with going into YouTube because you're putting yourself out there, you're sharing yourself. And they're either gonna like it or they're not gonna like it. So, like parang pagiging artista lang yan eh. Alam mo yun? It's either hated ka or magugustuhan ka nila. And sometimes you just have to think na, bakit ba nila? This is me eh. This is what I want to do. And people or like scenarios are stepping stones as to reach your goal. So, alam mo yun, this could be our stepping stone to hopefully 1 million.
We're praying for
Yeah.
yeah. So what are you doing lately aside from YouTube?
Oh, well, I don't know if you guys noticed, but like I've been taking breaks on YouTube for since December. So I haven't uploaded a lot of videos yet. Probably my latest one was a lookbook. Right now, I'm just really recharging myself because I really felt drained. Like, I remember the first 2 years, like 2019 and 2020, I really tried to hustle, like upload videos, and I kept looking at the numbers. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I really wanted to reach monetization level, and it crushes me every time when I see na parang, oh, just like 100 views pa lang, like, and then when you see your old videos, like I had a video na it had 25,000 views. I'm like, is this real? And then your next video is like 100. It's so hard because it's like a roller coaster talaga. You really have to find that sweet spot to keep it going up. Pero I like it because it really wakes me up. It really makes me hustle and makes me practice consistency, which I really have to do. Because I love posting videos, but when I'm available or when I have the mood, and that's like one of the key elements to YouTube is consistency meets proper information of what videos really work for you, and then like all of the technical stuff. So right now I'm just like hustling and like behind the scenes hustling. I'm finding videos that I myself am passionate about, but also with other people who might like the videos that I put out. Because I see a lot of people making YouTube channels, and I'm really supportive about that. Like, I'm so happy that you finally joined the YouTube channel. Like, yay! And I really do wish that everybody can reach their goals in YouTube. So yeah. What about you? How's YouTube life?
YouTube for me was first it was scared. I was actually scared because I was like thinking, yun nga, I won't have this kind of views, like walang
Yeah.
magsusubscribe. And actually, along the way, I'm starting to enjoy it. Like, oh, may nanonood pala sa akin. And there are people who likes my videos. And then some were subscribing to my channel, which I'm actually surprised kasi um I really don't know. I think it also needs a lot of work kasi you have like to um post to your social media to subscribe me, like my
Yeah. Promote yourself, no?
I think our job as well as creators.
Yeah.
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 Um I was actually enjoying, but I'm actually doing the same thing that you're doing. Like I'm counting the views. Like oh my god,
Yeah.
it's just one view, and then the next day, oh my god, this is just 10. But
Yeah.
as the day goes by, I'm starting to um teach myself like to not look at on that side. Because
Mm-mm.
by the end of the day, it's not really important. Because if you
Uh-uh.
doing what you love, maybe the universe would like call out those subscribers. Oh, you watch this, you watch
Yeah.
subscribe to her. So I think God also has plans for me. Maybe
Uh-uh.
in my time to shine yet in this industry. But soon I'm hoping to. And also for you, I hope you'll reach that goal of
I hope so. Yeah, I also really hope that the universe finally gives me my birthday gift. Hopefully.
actually nung first kong release yung first vlog ko, I
Yeah.
told my boyfriend na sana by April I already have like 100 subscribers. Parang it's like
You will.
for me. But then today it's just like 2 digits pa lang, and it's very very far pa from 100. But sabi ko okay, okay. It's like accepting those subscribers and thanking them a million times kasi 'di ba it's really hard. It's really hard.
Sobra.
Super hard like
Sobra. Like, I remember I kept a logbook. Like super kasi I'm so into numbers na I'm really like, I really want to reach it. I really want to reach 1K. So I had the logbook, and then every day I would write it was like part logbook, part diary. So I would like buhos everything, like every inis, and then like subscriber count 40. And I remember I was at 30 for 6 months. Like just solid 30, not going up, not going down, just solid 30. And then after I was like, I don't want to write it anymore. I don't want to feel depressed. I don't want to keep looking at the number and feeling like, why am I not good enough? Like why, alam mo yun, you're criticizing yourself, you're like questioning your choices. And it's so hard because like this is me, and then now I'm questioning myself. That's like super sad. So when I stopped looking at it, then the numbers kept going up. And then once I looked at it, I was like, oh my God, I'm half of what my goal was. So like right now I'm 500 subscribers. Like half of them probably me. Like berating my friends. Come on, please, please, just don't watch it. But like it really is a number game and then a mind game to just look at your followers, look at your subscribers, look at your likes, your dislikes, and when you just realize, parang, you know what? This was supposed to be a hobby. This should be a hobby. Because I remember I was really pressuring myself to reach 1K last year. And then when I didn't reach the goal, I got depressed. Yeah, because some people reach it so quick, and then some people don't. And it's like, parang, oh, didn't I do the best that I did? And then I realized when I looked at my previous videos, I had a lot of videos that I privated because I wasn't really proud of it. It wasn't really me. It was someone else pretending to be, I was pretending to be someone else through my videos. So I guess, and like the biggest advice that I could give you is make videos that make you happy. Like at the end of the day, if nobody subscribes, and then if you watch your video, I just want you to feel like you're so happy every time you watch your video. Because that's you, that's who you are. It may not be everybody's cup of tea, but someday you could show your kids or your friends, this is who I am. If you like me, follow me. If you don't, then it's okay.
I've also like trick to myself, like, okay, after I posted this video, I would only and only look into the views like after a month.
Yeah.
I have this like what is it, the app again? Where you will really the YouTube studio.
Yeah, YouTube Studio.
There you would see like your likes and then your
Mhm.
subscribes. So I tell myself I would disregard this app right after I uploaded a video. Para like
Yeah.
I won't be like, alam mo yun, I won't be downing myself. Kasi
Yeah.
I get you like, syempre, we're creators. Like, we wanted the best for our viewers. Like, for every video that we create, we wanted to be our best. And I really know the hard work that's been put on to every videos, especially yours. It's very, very, oh my God, it's very, very polished. Very,
I'm not even there yet, but thank you. Thank you so much for saying that. If you compare my last video to my recent video, you're gonna see how far I've come from lighting to editing, from music choices. I I was super, this is so bad, but when I was starting YouTube, I had my own thing, and then I was super duper confident. And then I was asking for like, constructive criticism from people that I loved. And then you'd hear them, and then me, as being such a sensitive person, got offended. And it stopped me for like at least 2 weeks. And then, you know, I realized, yeah, it's true. Like, YouTube is not a forever thing. There's no formula that's like for everybody, you know? Like, YouTube is ever growing, and you're also ever growing. You're like growing as YouTube grows. And then I watch videos that I'm inspired by. I watch YouTubers that I'm inspired by, and sometimes I take key elements from their videos and incorporate mine. So I'm actually not as put together as I think I am, but I'm getting there. Like hopefully the me that I'm emulating is hopefully the me inside and out.
At least we're growing. I think you also see your growth like with every
Yeah.
day. And that's good. Siyempre, you're starting to notice like, okay, I'm getting good at editing, I'm getting good at putting
Yeah.
voices with my ideas, like, okay, I'm getting good at this. So it's
Yeah.
great and pat on the back. That's great.
Yeah. Good job. Good job. Good job.
Wow. You also started like selling sleepwears, right?
Yeah, I actually did because it was pandemic and I didn't have an income. Actually have a side job while I was making YouTube and also studying. So during the pandemic, it got shut down, and I was thinking, oh, since I lost my touch in fashion, actually, I'm not a fashion student anymore.
Really?
I switched over to it. Yeah, I study in UP now. I study multimedia arts online, like OU. So not a lot of people actually know this. No, like,
Yeah. It was actually,
yeah,
by the way, I thought you transferred to UP. Do they have like fashion? Because I heard they have fashion.
they do, but I took a different course because you know me, ever indecisive.
Actually surprised, like, oh my god, you switched. Because I thought you transferred to UP with the same course as well.
I actually was planning to, but um I don't know if I still wanted fashion the way I wanted it before I went to Sofa. I'm like not shading anything, nor is this like any hidden clues of what happened to me. But when I went to Sofa, I had this perception in my head of what I think fashion school is. And then when I got a taste of it, I was like, not my cup of tea. To be honest, I was surprised. It was the culture, I guess, and something happened to me in Sofa that wasn't really nice, and then it really woke me up. Like, parang, oh, that I think I think the universe gave me a taste of what I wanted, but it made me realize it wasn't really what I wanted. I don't know if that makes sense. But like, when you're craving for a chocolate cake, and then when you finally taste that chocolate, parang, it's not what I remembered. It's completely different. And then you're finally satisfied. I feel like that was Sofa for me. It just satisfied my craving for being included in the fashion industry, thinking that maybe I had to go to a fashion school to see my fashion worth, and then making these videos in YouTube and like really expressing myself. I just realized, oh my God, this is who I am. I love to style and I love to make, like I love to inspire other people, even if no one watches me. Like I want to inspire them. And when I started my fashion line, I was really scared because it's been so long. I only had 1 year of fashion design. Like I don't know if I was capable of even running my own store. And I've seen a lot of our like batchmates who are doing so well. Like seriously, I hope that their their business goes up even further, because wow, the ideas, the inspiration, like I could never. So with mine, I just wanted to throw like wanted to get rid of this pile of pile of fabric that I still had, and then it just became this business that now consumes me.
At least you're working into something that it's
Yeah,
like your hobby before.
yeah.
in that industry. And I must say, our viewers there, that fashion is really not that easy as you think. Because I think
Yeah.
people are like thinking fashion students are just like super chill. Kasi we dress, the way fashion
Yeah.
is very bonga. So I think
True.
they're thinking now, I think this course is very chill. And I was like, girl, no course is chill.
No. It's not all courses are chill and cheap.
No, fashion.
Hella expensive. I had like a summer job before I entered SOFA just to prepare myself. And my God, first 3 months, all of my savings was like not even there anymore. Like, it's expensive to be in a fashion school. Like, culture shock. Yeah.
So I don't know if I'm still happy.
No, I think you are. Maybe it's just the stress of it all. And then you know how when you're in high school, you just want to graduate, graduate, graduate. And now that you graduate, parang, oh, I miss high school. It was actually kind of fun. It was just miserable, but fine.
Sometimes I really miss like high school. Like, oh my god, I wish I just stayed being in high school.
Yeah. That's when I realized that, parang, oh my God, I took high school for granted. Super.
Because
Like,
when we were in high school, we're excited to be in high
yeah.
school.
So my next question is, this is just super easy lang. Um, do you think it is very important for each and every one of us, like, to be aware of what is really the definition of mental health?
Yes. Yes. Mental health should be, alam mo yun, should be a part of our lives. It's not just for like laughs and giggles or for memes right now. Because I feel like
Mm.
everybody is saying that this is the generation na woke tayo, but not fully. Just because people are using mental health as a joke.
I
Na? I don't,
know.
right? Like they're saying, oh, I do have anxiety. Oh, I'm also depressed. But like, you don't know the magnitude of what depressed really means to a person who actually has it. And
Mm.
for me personally, I suffer from anxiety. I also have panic attacks every now and then. Even if I'm not doing anything, sometimes I even get panic attacks. And it's really hard for someone who really battles something that severe and for
Yeah,
others to just use it as something to make them go viral.
I
For
know.
me, it's very disturbing.
I know. I know. I
Yeah.
just, I don't know. Sometimes I feel mad about people who like, alam mo yun, if your friend is like telling you na, I'm not feeling okay today, minsan ang sasabihin pa, ano ka ba? Pagod ka lang, or baka kulang ka lang sa tulog, kulang ka lang sa
Yeah.
pansin. Minsan
Yeah.
lang sinasabi. So, I really get mad at those people kasi how come you don't like um get to think of that person, like what if he
Yeah.
or she is not really feeling okay,
Yeah.
diba? Instead, like, you should have like approached that person if okay ka lang, what kind of help could I give you, diba? Do you need someone to talk to, diba? Yung mga ganong klaseng approach man lang, diba? Yung mga
Yeah.
masabi ng mga tao, but not like, laugh about those kind of things. This is very inhumane for me. Di ba parang
True.
sobrang insensitive. Ang
Yeah.
insensitive lang, di ba?
Yeah. And
So,
it's really hard, lalo na if you're denying them the release
mm,
that they need. It's 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 like blocking someone without them even knowing it. Alam mo yun? Like
yeah.
I remember when I first opened up to someone really close to me about my mental health problems, and they're just saying, oh, I've gone through it. But like, I'm not asking for your feedback. I'm not asking for anything. I just wanted to express what I'm feeling right now because I myself am lost in thoughts, like people don't even know they have mental health until they finally say it out loud for them to
Yeah,
realize it. And
yeah.
for you to deny a person for them to really know who they are, that's just, it's worse. That's really bad.
Mm, actually, this project that I'm doing right now is
Yeah.
I wanted to like give awareness to people, especially to the elder ones. I'm like talking
Yeah.
to the ages of my mom and dad. Kasi
Yeah.
those age range doesn't really know like what is depression, what is anxiety. All they know is that you're just sad,
Yeah.
malungkot ka lang, or
Yeah.
pagod ka lang. 'Di ba? So,
Yeah.
I wanted to like target those age bracket, yung mga moms and dads natin, mga
Yeah.
tito, tita, na I wanted to say na this is not a simply sad lang.
Yeah. It's
This is
not black and
really,
white.
hmm, this is
Yeah.
really like something that could be, very serious.
Yeah.
Kasi we've been through, I know, you have experience,
Yeah.
right? And I have also been through this one, and I also came to the point na I wanted to end my life.
Yeah.
And I haven't opened that thing to my parents kasi they won't understand.
Yeah.
So I just wanted these people to know na some people are really going through a tough time.
Yeah.
Na they just wanted attention, care, and love.
Yeah.
That's just really the things na gusto nila eh. Hindi nila kailangan yung magalit ka,
Mm-mm.
hindi nila kailangan yung parang sabihin mo na, mawawala din yan.
Yeah.
Diba?
Yeah.
So, yun. I don't know. I really get emotional if I see like someone ends their life because they thought na nobody cares about them,
Mm.
nobody understands about them. I really
Yeah.
really get hurt kasi um they get to think those things eh, na walang nakikinig sa kanila, walang
Um,
nakaka-understand. So I wanted to create this project na we're here. We're here to
yeah.
listen. We're here
Yeah.
because we understand what you feel. So there. Naiiyak ako.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay. But I applaud you, legit. Like, I'm really so proud of you. Thank you so much for having this beautiful project, and thank you for being the first guest for inviting me.
Yes, you
Um,
are my first guest.
Thank you, because I never thought that I'd probably be able to have anything to contribute. And like, thank you for just giving people a voice. And I'm excited for the series to continue to the next person, and hopefully, a lot of people understand the magnitude. Now, mental health is not a joke, and it's not something to brush under the rug or to be ashamed of. Mental health is simply like any other sickness. It's like cancer. It's just not
Yes,
detected.
yes,
And everybody should treat it with respect the way they would treat any disease like COVID right now, right?
yeah,
Like, you shouldn't make fun of this, nor do you use this against other people. Because I feel like that's also something that hasn't been talked about. People
yes,
do joke about mental health, and that's like widely known. But I think using mental health against other people is a whole new level of inhumanity. Is
Yeah.
I don't know if you watched that movie, but the girl who starred in Gone Girl, there was this movie that she was taken, like she was using like old people. There, she's admitting them to mental or like nursing homes, and then she'll
Oh,
get
I
the
know that.
alimony
I
money,
hear a lot.
right? And I think that's so disturbing, so disgusting to see on the big screen, that parang you can take advantage of other people and use their disability, their flaws against them. Like,
Mm.
I don't know, I was super bothered by that film. It's
Right.
so hard. Like, there's so many things that everybody is already going through. Why can't you just be a nice person? It's not that easy.
Right.
Yeah.
Diba?
Or just like,
Like,
if you can't be nice to anyone, just don't say anything, right? Just keep it in.
exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Because at this point, like, everyone is like getting stressed with pandemic, this
Yeah.
coronavirus, and then
Yeah.
alam mo yun, we get to see like crazy people on the internet, like joking about, mental health and things.
Yeah.
Parang, how insensitive are you? Parang
Yeah.
we're healing so much at the moment. Tapos dadagdag pa kayo.
True.
Diba? Diba?
Like, alam mo yun, the world is already shitty as it is. Why not make it a little bit better by being a little bit better? Huh?
Hmm.
Like, racism. I hate racism so much with a burning passion that it really, like, I visibly cried when I heard about racism against Black people last year, and especially now against Asian Americans. I am
Hmm.
super duper scared because I have family in America, and I pray every night that nothing would ever happen to them, and thank God nothing yet. But oh man, like, it's 2021. Why can't we be better this year? Why we're super advanced. If we could talk to people through the internet, I think we could be better at treating things with a pair of gloves, like with a good sense of it. You know? So yeah. I'm
Exactly.
just,
So since you've dealt with um anxiety, panic attacks, how did you like get up or like cope up with that one? Like what are the things that you did in order to like survive into that
yeah.
fear that you felt?
Yeah. So that's a really good question. I just recently surpassed my episode again, and it was really hard because I was a little bit at that point where I just really wanted not to be here anymore. And it's really hard when you're really contained. The sanity just, it's so hard because an idle mind is an evil mind. And
Mm.
I tried to first just let it all out. I cried my heart out. There wasn't a night that my pillow didn't have any tear stains on it. And as much as possible, I listen to music. Music has always been the best coping mechanism for me, and it really helped me. It changes my mood from like 180. So I would listen first to like songs that really makes me feel, like, makes me realize what am I feeling right now in this place. So I would listen to like 1-800. I'd listen to some Adele, some breakup songs, and just really mellow myself down. And then when I'm finally numb, then I really try to open my eyes, just read, write, listen, watch, just not do anything to really aggravate my mental health, because I, I've had this for the longest times, and I I had a really difficult childhood. So I know what triggers me now, and I know what doesn't trigger me now. So it really helps to just really open yourself out there. Really talk to yourself. Talk to yourself in the kindest voice ever. If you could talk to someone with the gentlest voice, you could do that to yourself. And now I'm just realizing that the only person that really matters in my life is myself, my younger self and my older self. And I every day I wake up fighting for what I want my older self to look back to. So yeah, that's for me.
That's good because you have this faith, like on how to like cope up with things. Because at the end of the day, we also need to be healthy here. I don't know if
Yeah,
you agree with me. Because a lot of
super,
people are like
100%.
focusing on being healthy physically, but we also need to be healthy emotionally, right?
Yeah,
Exactly. So I'm
yeah,
really happy that. Wait, before we end this, um,
yeah.
what do you want to tell to your younger self?
To my younger self, you're gonna be much better than what you ever imagined of. Because I remember dreaming of wanting to be a princess. Honey, you're not gonna be a princess. You're gonna be a boss ass bitch.
Yes, keep it in mind.
Yeah, right? Like big, big boss ass energy. And for my older self, I can't wait to be old. I can't wait to look back and say, I actually did that. And I was brave enough to do that. Yeah. What about you, Denise? What would you say? What would you tell to your younger self and to your older self?
To my younger self, could be. This is actually a hard question because I never really imagined that you would throw the question to me. But the thing that I would tell to my younger self is choose your friends wisely. That's the thing I think. Because when I was in my younger self, like I trust a lot of people. Like
Yeah.
really, really trust them. And then when I was in this moment that I really needed a friend, they're not there. So
Yeah.
that's the thing as well, is to know who you should trust. That's what
Yeah.
I tell my younger self. And to my older self, I would tell is to just like be happy of what you have, to be contented with what you have. Because at the end of the day, um, that would be like the best gift for yourself. Like just being happy and contented with everything that you have. There. It was
And,
actually a very, very nice chit chat with you. And
oh,
I'm really happy to see you again, even if it's like just, by a
yeah.
monitor screen. And I hope we could like, nandito ka na sa tabi ko.
So yeah, I'm so excited to have more collaborations with you. I also can't wait for you to be here in my channel. We're gonna have so much fun. It's like we're gonna play dress up like we were 8 years old.
I can't wait for that one.
Me too. So thank you so much for having me on your channel, and I do hope that a lot of people get to see this video and realize that, man, that's the content that we need right now. 2021 people, 2021.
Thank you so much, Zoe, for being here with me, and thank you for sharing everything to everyone, to our viewers. Thank you so much, and I'll see you soon.
Yes, I'll see you soon. Don't forget to subscribe to her channel,
And
please.
do her channel as well. Subscribe to her
Yeah,
channel as well, guys.
yeah.
Okay?
Let's go.
Yes, hustle, hustle.
Yeah,
Always take
hustle.
care. Take care, Zoe. Always take care. Okay?
Take care as well. Hopefully see you soon.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.